hand. I don't understand why there's so much of an irritant. This is not the same as the PGA. There are different events going on here in the LIV Golf Tour. You have team captains with crazy names. Phil's team name is the High Flyers. They had a freaking draft to pull players in. You've got the individual events, and at the same time, you've got team events. Like this, I know. No, this is what I'm saying. This isn't what you're getting from the PGA. You're not doing this in the PGA. The only time you have team events in the PGA Tour is when it's the Ryder Cup or the President's Cup. It's situations like that. Otherwise, it's every man for himself, and that's how golf is. This is mixing it up. It's not giving you the same thing. Why is it a problem?
And we love the team competitions in golf, right? This LIV Tour seems like it's going to be making golf attractive to people who are not like us, that like love, like I literally brought my putter downstairs tonight so I could putt a few on the carpet before my outing on Saturday. But like this makes golf more attractive because golf is fun, right? Golf can be fun, and it's not necessarily as fun when it's just birds chirping in the background. Everybody's got to be quiet. We got to hold ourselves to, like that's what's so great about the Ryder Cup is it's like a college football atmosphere when it shouldn't, on a place that is not known for having a college football atmosphere, right? It's also why the Waste Management Open is so awesome down in Phoenix. It's because you got the Stadium 16th, right, where it's a par 3 and everybody's going nuts, and these, not cool golfers get to act like, raising the roof, like Tiger when he hit his ace and he's raising the roof like 10 years after that was cool, right? So it's one of those things that like it's just going to be good for the sport, and I am very excited because they kick off this week, do they not, Matt?
They do. Yep, it is. It's kicking off this week in London. I think it's actually starting tomorrow. Oh no. Now, they do, remember, we talked about this. They do 54 holes, not 72. So is it Thursday to Saturday, or is it Friday to Sunday? That is a good question. I need to see.
We're going to have to figure that out. But there's team events, and you have 4 captains, right? Or 12 captains, I'm sorry. 12 captains.
No, 12 captains of teams of 4.
Of teams of 4, so 36 players. The captains were Phil, DJ, Sergio Oosthuizen, Ian Poulter, Martin Keimer, Kevin Na, Graham McDowell, and Taylor Gooch? How do you say it?
Gooch.
Gooch.
Yeah, Taylor Gooch.
Okay.
No, Taylor Gooch.
Okay.
You ain't heard Taylor Gooch?
I haven't, actually, to be honest.
Taylor Gooch been around for a while.
So, as you mentioned, Phil's team is the High Flyers. You have to, listen, these guys had to have picked these names because it's like fantasy football, right? This is fantasy golf, but in real life. Phil's the High Flyers. DJ's the Aces GC. Oosthuizen, he only selected players from South Africa, his home country, and they are the Stinger GC. And then Poulter followed suit and only selected English golfers. Of course, he only selected English golfers. And they're the Majestics, spelled Majest with the actual sticks word.
Majestics.
Yeah, Majestics golf club. And then that team includes Lee Westwood as well. And I hope that the English team's pants are the British flag. Because Poulter would wear that. So I hope that he makes everybody on his team wear the British flag as their pants.
That would be fantastic. If everyone dressed it like Ian Poulter, that would be so much fun. I know Lee Westwood's down for it. He ain't got a problem. Lee Westwood is one of the kings of accepting and having fun in golf, especially later in life. He got his wife on the bag and stuff. He just really enjoyed it much more. So I'm all for that. I would love that because nothing is better for golf than ugly pants.
No, nothing. I mean, John Daly has built a company out of it. Let's talk about Lee Westwood. He might be the player that I am most disappointed never won a major.
He's been close, too.
Heartbreak Hotel, man.
Very, very close.
Heartbreak Hotel.
Okay, so it is Thursday through Saturday.
Okay. So when do they broadcast?
So it ends on Saturday.
Do they have time for the broadcast? Because there's 6 hours ahead of
you're
us.
in London. So it's going to be it's going to be a little early for those in the East Coast, and it's going to be really early for those on the West Coast.
Really late.
Because if they're teeing off at 9 a.m. in London,
It's 3 a.m. here.
you are talking about 4 a.m. Yeah, 3 or 4 a.m. in the East Coast, and I mean, well, actually, you know what? Cool. On the West Coast, you good. You're just getting done with your night. You get to go home. You turn on live golf. Perfect.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what?